Jon Stewart's announcement that he was leaving The Daily Show later this year drew so much sadness from his fans. He wondered the next day, did I die? The comedian's loyal followers were positively heartbroken. They really were about his upcoming departure. But probably nobody was happier than his favorite targets, cable news networks, like here at CNN, but especially Fox News.
I wonder what's going on at that other network that doesn't suspend or fire their employees for backing political candidates, but instead goes ahead and hires the actual candidates, thus cutting out the middleman. These people are putting their lives on the line for us. Show respect. So you and all your false patriotism. What we were ridiculing was the way you exaggerate the scope of public assistance abuse through random, often unprovable anecdotes, hour-long specials, and for some reason, this hand bursting through the heart of America. Yes, I simply would like to know, as an honest and balanced news person, when you're going to pull your Stalinist head out of your Leninist ass and listen to real Americans. Healthcare bill includes death panels. Oh, that one was PolitiFact's 2009 Lie of the Year. Fox News is like a lying dynasty. Oh my God, Fox has been outsourcing even their bullshit manufacturing jobs. This is crazy.
You know, without anything as popular as Fox on the left, The Daily Show really filled in sometimes. In some ways, it was the counterweight to Fox News, which leaves me wondering who, if anyone, might step up and replace him. Well, joining me now, political comedian and host of Tell Me Everything on Sirius XM Radio, John Fugelsang, and Carl Bernstein's also with us. Carl, earlier in the show, you said you think there's more real news on Jon Stewart's show than on the nightly newscast. So who would you nominate to replace him?
I don't know. I'm not
maybe Brian Williams?
in the person. It's been suggested.
I think this guy right here. I think Mr. Fugelsang. Well, what do you think? Do you think I'm onto something here that we needed The Daily Show to hold Fox News accountable?
Absolutely. Well, we need the regular media to hold Fox News accountable, in my opinion. I don't know why CNN doesn't go after them more.
I'm not holding CNN.
Well,
the idea
that
Jon Stewart did only liberal-oriented stuff is wrong.
It is wrong.
And he went after the left. He went after political correctness.
But I would submit to you, Carl, that is liberal. Liberal is not defending the Democratic Party. It's going after all sides in power,
and
questioning all
CNN
authority.
very often, the networks. He was hitting all around the infield
I
outfield.
thought there were times where he took cheap shots at CNN, but there were a lot of times where I found myself agreeing with him, and I think some of the bosses here did too. That was the genius of Jon Stewart. He was a media critic.
Yeah, and it's not that there's a liberal counterweight to Fox. Jon didn't go for liberals on the show. Liberals already get their news from a variety of sources. He went for the millions of Americans who identify with liberal positions but choose to not identify themselves as liberal. A 2012 Gallup poll showed that 77% of Americans support abortion rights in all or some cases, but only 43% want to call themselves pro-choice. And it's much the same with liberals in our society. The Fox News definition of the word has overtaken the dictionary definition of the word. So what Jon Stewart and The Daily Show did, along with Colbert, along with Maher, along with Wilmore, was reach out to those people who aren't necessarily news junkies, but who do agree with progressive taxation, with marriage equality, with not locking people up for smoking marijuana, and use entertainment first, preachiness last to make it a fun show, and that's the way you beat Fox News.
Well, also, it went to young people, and that's another thing we haven't talked about. The demographic of the news divisions, particularly the evening news, is way up there with people my age and a little bit younger. And the demographic of Comedy Central is much lower where the networks would like to be.
Billy Wilder said, if you're going to tell people the truth, make it funny or they'll kill you. And that's a good arbiter for what political comedy is supposed to be. You have to be attacking up. You have to be attacking those in power. And ridicule is a powerful tool of satirists to take on those in power. And again, this is not defending the Democratic Party. To their credit, they went after Democrats almost as much as after Republicans, when they deserved it at least. And so that's in a sense why it's really going to be missed. And if they hire someone who's just a great joke teller, it'll still be a funny show. It'll lose its social relevance. I want to see them still be a media watchdog as well as a watchdog of the two-party system.
Me too.
We also need to look, though, at the repertorial manner of Jon Stewart, of going back to the clips and say, look what Cheney said on December 31st that you, the mainstream media, forgot.
But
there was a great journalist named I.F. Stone who was shut out because he was a left-wing guy in the 50s and the 60s. And what he did is he found things in print that the rest of us had totally glossed over. He knew what real news was. Bill Maher, again, and Bill Maher is just as quick to go after Islamic terrorism and criticize the networks, for instance, for not using the term. So it's not just about being politically correct. And these guys have a function that's repertorial and keeping us to hopefully going more where we belong
But you see,
repertorially.
Final thought from you, John?
well, we're in an age where we trade information for access, and all too often in some media outlets, they don't want to ask the tough questions because they're afraid of losing the booking. By being a comedy show first, you can take those on because you care about the truth and getting the laugh more than getting the return booking. And that's why the show had so much power. That's why they were fearless.
He did have a lot of power. We'll see when he leaves. I think maybe sometime this summer, maybe the fall. John, Carl, thank you both for being here this morning. It's been a
you.
great
Good to be here.
assessment.